host and Dr. and Jackery Damages.
Welcome to the show. My name is Dr. Damages. We're coming to you from the greatest city in the world, New York City. New York is so great that this week we passed an immigration reform bill that granted amnesty to all New Jersey citizens who want to move to New York. Yeah, we are caring like that, you know. The City Hall passed the bill without a single debate or an opposing view. It got some people thinking, how could that be? What is behind that? Well. It turns out that one New Jersey man last Saturday won $338 million in Powerball lottery. What? Yeah, $338 million. I don't know about you, but the moment I heard on Sunday morning news that the winner lived in New Jersey, I called the only friend I have in that state. He answered the phone and said he was going to church. Right there, I knew immediately he was not a winner. I too played the lotto. Yes, I did. But once again, I did not win. I did not win. All I have is just useless tickets. What was painful to me was that before I filled my numbers, I washed my mouth, my feet, my hands, and my behind with Prophet Joshua's holy water. Yet nothing. I did not even win a consolation prize. That single lottery win is transforming America in so many ways. You must have heard that opinion of Americans on gay marriage has shifted to support. Well. It turns out that the new wave of support came from men hoping to send marriage proposal to the winner of that lottery. Talking about gay marriage, I understand that most of you who live outside the United States are worried about what will happen to these United States if the Supreme Court approves gay marriage. Now, as a public service, I'm presenting to you the top 10 things that will happen if the United States Supreme Court endorses gay marriage. Number 10, the Boy Scout of America will add a line of pink to their khaki. That's it. Number 9, drones will now be redesigned so that they will look fabulous. Number 8, Dick Cheney will take out his hat from his pocket and hide it in a safe so that he won't fall in love with a gay man. Number 7, San Francisco will become the new capital of the United States. Yes. Number 6, Rush Limbaugh will pack his bags, including his meth and cocaine, and move to Castro's Cuba. Number 5, Pope Francis will add America on his list of the axis of evil. Number 4, Kanye West will change the title of his next album from I Am God to I Am Gay. Number 3, Tom Cruise will be crowned the last action movie hero in America. And number 2, Ben and Jerry will finally get a wedding. And the number 1 thing that will change if the Supreme Court approves gay marriage is that President Obama will happily give his blessing to Uhuru Kenyetta's proposal to marry Sasha Obama as his second wife. Yes. Tomorrow is Easter. Are you happy?
Yep.
This will be the last year that Christians will celebrate Easter. No. They did not find the body. No. Next year, a new celebration will start in August. This one is called Pasta. It marks the resurrection of Patience Jonathan. Talking about resurrections, Tiger Woods is again the #1 golfer in the world. Yeah. His sponsors, Nike, says that winning has cured everything. And they're right. Not only is Tiger back on top of blondes like Lindsay, he's also on top of Erica, Monica, Trisha, and the new addition, Twanda. A little bit of Monica, all I have. A little bit of Erica by my side. A little bit. We got some new information about Pope Francis, our favorite Pope. You know, we love the Pope here. The Holy Father loves basketball. or any sport where men in short pants run around the field. Last week, the humble Pope personally called a newspaper seller in his hometown of Argentina to cancel his subscription to that newspaper. Wow. I tried to cancel my subscription to Uboni Cult. Here is what I got.
Hello? What's wrong with this line? I can't hear it. Say hello?
Anyway, the two popes, Francis and Benedict, met in private for lunch last Sunday. There was an awkward moment when the red phone rang. You know the phone, that one that is connected directly to God. So out of habit, Pope Benedict picked up the phone and said, hello. And God was like, who? You? You're still there? What are you doing there? Last week, Twitter turned 7. Yeah. And Viagra turned 15. Big events. The two products are very different. One keeps supplying young girls to 100-year-old Hugh Hefner. The other one keeps him going 1 4-hour after another. 1 4-hour after another. To celebrate the milestone, the people of Viagra shipped a truckload of the drug to their best customer in Nigeria, Olusegun Obasanjo. In African news, after looking at the kind of people governing Africa, Bill Gates donated $100,000 to anyone who will design the next generation of condoms. The billionaire is worried that the condom has not changed in 50 years. And he said, if you want to see the proof, look at the people who are ruling Africa. So here are some of the results. Kenya's president-elect, Uhuru Kenyetta, has told Kenyans that he is ready to rule. Yes, he is ready. The president in waiting is itching to rule his subjects. He complained that what is holding him up are just those 6 people. He was referring to the justices of the Kenyan Supreme Court. Listen to him.
Tuweze kutimizia wa Kenya yale ambayo tumewaahidi. I look forward sincerely to working with you once some 6 people decide something or other. We are ready. Anyway, we are ready. Once they decide and rule, sisi tuko tayari. I hope you are also ready.
Wow. My oh my. I tell you what, Kenyans are in for a rough ride with this man when he gets into power. Diplomatic sources in Nairobi, they are saying that if you think that President Jonathan is intellectually challenged, wait until you listen to Uhuru Kenyetta. It does not help that his speechwriter is a 22-year-old Duku University graduate who is accused by Kenyan media of copying famous speeches from the internet and passing them on to the president-elect. Yeah. Now, it wasn't always like this in Africa. Here is Nigeria's Tafawa Balewa speaking in 1961 during an official visit to the United States. Watch.
And I look forward to the week which we are to spend among you. I have no doubt that the American people will receive us with all the kindness that they all receive strangers. This is just a brief reply to your very warm address of welcome. Thank you.
Wow, wonderful. Now, here is President Jonathan speaking in 2012. Watch.
That is not correct. That is not correct. And I've said this severally. Those are insinuations by some interest group.
Oh boy.
So 50 years after and a PhD, that is all we got? That is not correct. That is not correct. Now, here is Uhuru's father, Jomo Kenyetta, speaking in 1964. Watch.
Brothers, I think I have spoken enough in this language. It is not my wish that I should be speaking to you in a foreign, and for that matter, in colonialistic language.
Harambe! Maisha Munzuri. Now, here is his son, Uhuru, speaking in 2013.
There is no
statement anywhere, even by the ICC itself, that says that we are not eligible, right, to stand for office, right?
Right? I'm getting to you, right? Maisha Ngumu, Maisha Ngumu. In Uganda, President Museveni has a great alibi. I am not Idi Amin Dada, he says. And that's enough for Ugandans. While Idi Amin played the accordion, Museveni plays soccer.
Secretary General of the United Nations. Football has brought us all together today.
Now, Museveni is also into rap music. Watch him rap.
You want another rap? Yes, 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 penkoni ngarama zezire ni chundevinyo.
My name is. Now, here is Nelson Mandela in 1996.
It also holds a great symbolic significance to the mind and to the future memory of this great American institution. The name of an African is now added to those two illustrious leaders.
Wow. And here is Jacob Zuma in 2012. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Here is Patrice Lumumba in 1963.
Et vous garderez ineffaçablement gravé dans vos cœurs une date dont vous enseignerez avec fierté la signification à vos enfants pour que ceux-ci, à leur tour, fassent connaître à leurs fils et à leurs petits-fils.
Here is Joseph Kabila in 2012.
Well, depends. It's a point of view. Why am I the proper and fit person to run a united Congo? Well, the Congo was reunited by the same person who is sitting face to face with you.
Congo that I am, Congo that I am. Here is Kwame Nkrumah in 1963.
That from now on today, we must change our attitude, our minds. We must realize that from now on, we are no more a colonial, but a free and independent people.
And here is your president of Ghana, John Mahama, in 2003.
Began to slip into periods of economic hardship, into periods of coup d'etats and all that.
You are called coup d'etat and that, all that. Seriously, some African leaders are very, what is the diplomatic word I'm looking for? Disappointing. Like this former president of Zambia, Rupai Banda. He was arrested for selling Nigerian oil. Now, what an insult to African presidency. How do you arrest a former president? Who born you? And when does it become a crime to sell Nigeria's oil? If you arrest Bande for selling Nigeria's oil, then Babangida should be on death row now. Don't you think? Anyway, even the man in Ghana, what's his name again? John Mahama, is messing up. Before he became president, he was worshipping the right God. By that I mean Prophet TB Joshua. Now that he's president and he's touching oil money, he wants to send Ghanaian pastors to the Holy Land to learn the trick in the prophecy business. Now, That is what happens when a country has more money than it can spend. But trust our prophet, TB Joshua. He's not finding that funny. He has predicted that another African president who has refused Gary will use the toilet tomorrow. Yes. I don't get it, but let's watch and see. It's time for your emails.
A love letter. Wadada, love letter. Wadada, hey.
Our first email is from Mohammed in Kano. He writes, Dear Dr. Damages, please do you take the same type of grass and wash it with chapele water as our Oga at the top? This is because Adiola only takes Pami. Seems thinner than you.
Oh, Mohammed, if you don't already have, what do they call that, psychic network business, I think you should start one. How did you know that I drink ogogoro with roots inside? How? Anyway, but now that I'm busted, what the hell? I can drink it in public now. You know, what are you talking about? Very, very good. This is the only thing I share with President Jonathan. We have it in common, you know.
Hey, doctor. It's enough.
What?
We're having a show. Hey.
This is my office. All right, next email.
Our second email is from Hill in Abuja. He writes, Dear Dr. Damages. He wrote it like that. I was reliably informed that you are related to GEJ, and it was because he denied you an all black that you took to criticize him, and patient assured that. I now see your resemblance with GEJ. I know you would deny it.
Do I look like him? Jonathan? I don't think so. Do I look like Jonathan?
Yeah.
Let's see. This is not correct.
That is not correct. That is not correct.
Next.
Our third email is from Bukola in Akron, Ohio. He writes, Dear Dr. Damages, I'm Bukola from Akron, Ohio. Honestly, watching your show has been a great way for me to laugh, relax, and reconnect back with Niger. Keep up the good work. However, your email section is getting kind of uninteresting, with repeated emails and jokes revolving around the Russian guy. I beg, I couldn't vamp things up. Keep that nonsense.
I agree with you, Bukola. I totally agree. I have now decided that from today, I'm sentencing that Russian guy to 3 weeks in Siberia. 3 weeks with hard labor in Siberia. Yes.
That's funny, doctor.
What?
Because our next email is from the Russian guy.
No way.
Yes, sir.
Give it to me. Give it to me.
No, doctor. I want to read it.
Young woman, give it to me.
I want to read it.
Oh.
He said some interesting things.
Seriously? Can you try it out now?
Hey. Next.
I had a feeling you were going to do something like that. That's why I made 2 copies.
Oh.
I have another copy.
What did he say? What does he want?
Here's what he said. Why is Adiola's keeping it real longer and having more views than the mighty Dr. Damage's show? Please set up a committee to look into the matter as soon as possible.
Nonsense.
Hey,
Nonsense.
doctor.
Nonsense.
Hey.
Next. Stupid Russians. Next. Adiola keeping it real. Nonsense.
Our last email is from Bash in Malaysia. He writes, Dear Dr. Damages, we are endorsing you to become our future president for 2015 so that I can take over your position as acting Dr. Damages and keeping on criticizing you and your government. Me and my friends in Malaysia are really enjoying your show.
Thank you, my man Bash. Thank you. You don't have to. You want to be Dr. Damages, acting Dr. Why not? Why not? You don't have to wait for 2015. We are not sure Nigeria will be there in 2015. So what you do is send us a video of you introducing Dr. Damages. If we like what you do, we invite you to host the show. How about that? Okay? That's all the time we have for emails. Please keep sending your emails to drdamages@gmail.com. Now, here is my concern for today. It is taken from the book of Frank Zappa, chapter 4, verse 19. It says, if you end up with a boring and miserable life because you listened to your mom, your dad, your teacher, your priest, your imam, or some guy on television telling you how to do your shit, then you deserve it. That's our show for today. Until next week, I diagnose.
You heal yourself.
Thank you.